Oh. We'll soon be arriving in the capital. I'm sure you'll be swept with emotions once you enter your old home grounds. You'll be seeing your old friends there. I'm sure they can't wait to see you. They should be waiting patiently by now at the city gate. It would be their only chance to see you again. Although, I'm sure you wish they won't recognize you. Well, that's too bad, since you made a mistake of plotting treason. If you hadn't done what you did, you wouldn't be stuck there like a filthy rat in a cage. Chuh!
Is this how the kingdom's mother should act? What the head of the inner palace would do? I was just away for 5 days, and this is the way you look after the inner palace?
Forgive me, Your Majesty, but I don't know what you think I've done for you to use that derisive tone on me when I don't deserve it.
Don't play innocent. As soon as I left, you had Consort locked up. Consort Jing has been here for 2 decades. She bore me a prince and raised him well. For that I made her a 3rd-rank royal consort. And you for no reason dragged her to Zhenyan Palace for questioning. Have you no respect for me?
Please, Your Majesty, don't say that. I would never do anything to disrespect you. I do not really know what Consort Jing has been saying to you, Your Majesty. But if you would only hear my side, you will know that I had a reason for my actions. An Imperial physician
Stop making up excuses! And stop blaming Consort Jing! She respects you so much that she said nothing to me in order to protect you. If I hadn't noticed her discomfort and pressed Consort Wei about it, I would not have even known that it was you who has done that to her. And what of Physician Zheng's assessment? A physician who has hidden motives would spout any lies. I had to consult other physicians to find out the truth. And they all told me that in order to poison me with coriander herb, she would need to boil a room of it, and I should be drinking it every day!
I'm just an ignorant woman. I cannot be as wise as Your Majesty. When I heard that someone wished to harm Your Majesty, I panicked right away, and in my desperation I lost my sense of reason. Still, Your Majesty, I have strictly observed the Inner Palace rules, so I only questioned Consort Jing and have done nothing else to her. What else could I have done then? Since I had so much faith in the physician's words, would Your Majesty not have me do something about it?
See that? After doing things behind my back, you have the nerve to defend yourself without a shred of remorse! See?
Your Majesty, Consort Jing is here to see you.
Let her come in, then.
His Majesty summons Consort Jing.
My respects to Your Majesty.
You may rise.
My respects to the Empress. I have heard that Your Majesty was questioning the Empress regarding a matter that involves me. Your Majesty must also wait to question me, so I came here right away. Please forgive my intrusion.
Consort Jing, do not worry. I will punish the Empress for making you suffer.
Your Majesty, I truly appreciate that. However, the Empress has authority over the inner court. It wasn't wrong of her to investigate Jilo Palace. If there has been some misunderstanding, we can always talk about it. After all, it was just a petty matter, and Her Majesty holds the highest rank among the ladies of the inner court. If Your Majesty punishes her for chastising a consort, it will be frowned upon by your imperial subjects, your people. Your Majesty, I fear it might affect your good image, your good name. I beg you to reconsider it.
Consort Jing, the way that you think only proves that you're very wise, You heard that? You're the head of the inner court, yet you don't even have half of her wisdom. Very well. Since she was not seriously harmed, then fine. You will not be punished. But know that I only do this for the sake of your image and title. For Prince Yu's sake, for the Yan family's honor, but not for you! And if you ever do that again, I will not be so forgiving.
Thank you for your kindness, Your Majesty.
Just a second. Go on.
What do you have here?
Just some root crops, sir. Would you like to see?
Let's see them.
Very well, sir.
What are these, anyway?
They're sweet potatoes, sir.
You can go.
All right, everyone, move aside! Make way! Make way for them!
Greetings, Officer Shachu.
Brother Chu, I can sense an ambush ahead.
Come, let's go! Chop! 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 Once we reach Xuanqing Bureau, you won't be getting another chance. You might as well take the risk while you still can. Come on out!
No!
Stop!
Get the lieutenant! Good boy! Get them! Lieutenant Wei, I can't cut it off!
Leave here. Just go.
No!
Just go!
Brothers, retreat! Retreat! Retreat!
You're no fun! Get the prisoner to the bureau. The rest follow me!
What's the matter? Did you have fun where you played?
I didn't! It was boring.
Why was it?
Enough. Just let the boy sulk. Now get some sleep.
Get back here! Be a man and face me! Do you even know who I am? I'm going to find you no matter where you hide!
Master
you
Yan.
hear me?
What happened?
Hey, Officer Chu, you've arrived!
Yes, I just got back. What happened here?
Oh, some masked guy came running in here, then jumped up the roof of my carriage. Just look at the damage he caused there. My father just bought this. If he sees that damage, he's going to blame me for it.
Which way did he go?
That way.
Come on! Let's go!
Officer Chu, have him pay for my carriage, will you? How long must we ride from here to Qing?
Over half a day's travel, Master.
Then we shall not rest tonight. We will travel all night until we get there. Brother Chu.
Well, didn't you come across the masked man?
No. He should be heading in your direction.
Officer Shot Chu! Greetings, officer. The Capitol Patrol Guards just informed us that you and your officers were bringing in a suspect when you were attacked at the West Gate. I'm here to inquire about it.
And you are?
Prince Jing's Army Lieutenant, Li Zanying.
Ah. Well, I am impressed with Prince Jing's officers. We have just arrested a criminal who has been wanted for years. And when we arrived, some of his minions attempted to take him with them, but we fought them off. And the criminal is now in our dungeon. How's that?
An escape attempt. Who's the criminal?
A surviving officer of the HaiYan Army. Chiyu Battalion Lieutenant Wei Zhang.
Hang on. Wait. There. What happened, Jinping?
The escape attempt failed. There was too many of them. We could not save Lieutenant Wei.
They must be now keeping the lieutenant at the Xuanxing Bureau's dungeon. It's going to be more difficult to get him out of there.
Yeah, their dungeon is heavily guarded. Even more than the Imperial prison. If we try to, it will just be worse. Then Tonglu betrayed us. All because of him. All our information channels have been severed. Even without Lieutenant Wei's capture, we're in a tight spot right now.
Even now, I still can't believe that Tonglu would betray us. He's one of the chief's most trusted men. Just wait right here. I'll treat your injury.
I keep having dreams of her lately. But they're different than your dreams. There are no plum blossoms. There are no smiles. She just hangs there, swaying back and forth. And her face...
Your Majesty's meridians are obstructed. If it hurts when I press here, it means your mind is not at peace.
You can tell from that?
Your Majesty should think of your health, instead of someone who's no longer here. Consort Chen has risen to the heavens. I believe that. I do not think that she would still remain here in the mortal world. Your Majesty only dreams of her, because you could not let go of her.
What if she's still lingering here?
Why would she want to linger here? If Consort Chen does not have a shrine or a tomb here, no one burns incense or draws paper for her, why would she want to remain here?
You are right. That must be the reason. Because she has no shrine. No one prays for her. That's why her spirit is full of resentment. That must be the reason why I keep dreaming of her.
Your Majesty.
Jing, do me a favor. Do not tell anyone about this.
The criminal is now tightly guarded in the dungeon. I will check on him from morning till night by the hour. Rest easy, Master.
Forget that. Just retain the usual guards there. Check on him when you have the time. You need not do it every day.
Master, his minions are highly skilled fighters. One is a martial arts expert, who has skills that I could not match. If we let our guard down, they might try to take him again.
That's precisely why it's pointless to keep a tight guard on him, since he has grown used to having someone save him. If he's too heavily guarded for someone to come for him, then what's the point of keeping him here? I might as well just kill him.
But he's...
Wei Jing has long been convicted for treason. If we didn't have any use for him, he'd already be executed.
So you're using him as a lure?
With bait on the hook, the fish is sure to bite. Now that we've cast the line, it's all a matter of waiting.
It's already late. Why are you still awake?
Banro, I have already done what you wanted. I've completed my task. Tonglu served his purpose. You have no further use of him. Please just let him go.
How could he be of no use?
Haven't you questioned him enough already? He told you everything. All he goes to is Sir Shishan and a shop at the West Market. In short, even if he works for the Jiangsu Alliance, he's nothing more than a messenger. So whatever information he may have will be limited. And if you question him further, if he knows Meichangsu, you'll just get incomplete plans for Prince Jing.
Since you put it that way, then he's no longer of any use to me there. Although he can be of use to me in other respects.
What other respects?
As long as I have Tonglu in my clutches, you won't be straying too far away from me. Would you, sister?
Banro.
Master Su, despite your age, you still went to the capital to save Lieutenant Wei. Thank you for your efforts.
You don't need to thank me for that. Jing has long been my ward, before he enlisted. And he has been my foster son for many years, so how can he be any different from my own sons? But then you, young man, have tried to rescue him, and it had cost the lives of your comrades. I can't even imagine your pain.
It's our duty to save a fellow comrade in arms. I'm just worried that the Xuanjing Bureau might blame Yawang Valley for it.
My name may mean plain, but my ways are anything but that. As Western Yu is full of lofty mountains and shrouded in fog, I am not a man without influence. If I advance, I can defend my innocence in court. If I retreat, I can hide in the rainforests. If the Xuanxing Bureau wants to seal off Yawang Valley, I'm afraid they will have to think twice about it. At the most, they can only try to cut off my supply routes and to try to take siege of our home.
But if they do seal off the valley, it will not do well for us.
Do not worry about that. Don't underestimate Yawang Valley. We're not in the Langya list of the wealthiest for no reason. All they can do is manipulate and scheme behind our backs. If they want to seal us off, they will have to invest in a great number of troops. Can they even afford that?
General Chi, are you
General,
alright?
where
Yes,
have you been
yes,
this
I'm
past
fine.
few days?
I wish I could tell you that.
General!
It's about time you returned. I just had you send a message. The Emperor has long returned. Well, you just arrived here. You had me so worried I sent a dozen men to look for you. So, where'd you run off to anyway?
You think I didn't want to come back here? It was all because of Master Su's man.
Master Su's man?
Yes. He stopped me while I was on my way there and said I don't need to give the message to the Emperor anymore. He said they've come up with a better plan. And then he bashed my
Are
head.
you alright?
I'm fine.
Well, you better get some rest. Concert Jing's problem has been solved. There's a more serious matter to deal with.
A more serious matter?
They've captured Lieutenant Wei Zhang. Get my horse ready.
Yes, sir!
Who's Wei Zhang?
Huh? No! Go to sleep! Go to sleep! Go to sleep!
Oh, enough. How can I sleep if you keep yelling like that? Come on, help me up. Where is everyone?
They're talking to someone. Outside the room.
A visitor?
The very old man.
The what?
The very old man.
The very old man? What do they call him then?
Su.
Old Master Su? The father of Brother Su-chan?
That's him.
Is he with him? Quick. Call Li Gang and Xingping here.
They said that you should sleep.
Call them.
He's calling for you.
Who does he want?
The two of you.
Whoa! Master Su! Master Su!
Greetings, Lieutenant Li.
I have a message. I urgently need to see Master Su.
The chief has been very ill, so he's been forbidden to receive any guests.
He still has not recovered?
Yes. He's being sedated to get more sleep.
Right. Well, as soon as he's able to talk, have someone inform me.
Yes, Lieutenant.
Your Highness! Your Highness! Whoa! No matter how fast you travel, we won't make it back today. Jiseng Town is just ahead. It's the last post house here. It's our only chance to get some rest. What do you say, Your Highness?
Since that's the case, and everyone's tired, let's go and spend the night there. We can head back to the capital tomorrow.
Yes, Your Highness.
I know that what you did was for my welfare. Since I was required to rest in the past few days, there was no way you could tell me. Thank you for your efforts. What else must I know about?
The suspicion I had about Tonglu turned out to be true. But please do not worry, Chief. Sir Shisan was able to escape, and he's now hiding somewhere safe.
Then that's good. The Qian army had so many formidable officers. They must have searched for every proof of their deaths, and they would know that Wei Sheng could have survived, as well as the other officers we have. We have to warn the others. Get in touch with our men, based in Langzhou right away. Tell all our former soldiers to keep their heads down.
Yes, Chief.
As for you two,
Chief! We are both orphans. We grew up in the Qian army. We were just sergeants back then. And it's been over a decade. Our voices and faces have changed. No one will recognize us. Chief, I beg you, Chief. Please do not ask us to leave your side.
very well. If I dismissed you two, I would not know who can take your places. But you must be very careful.
Yes, Chief.
Is Mr. Su here?
He's waiting at the receiving chamber.
Hand me some clothes. I must see him.
Your Highness, Prince Jing should return soon.
That's right. He'll be here by tomorrow at the latest.
You went through so much trouble, Your Highness. Once Prince Jing arrives here, you should give him all the details about it.
Well, I was only being questioned by the Empress, Shaoxin. Why do I have to tell him about that?
What she did was wrong. It serves her right that His Majesty chastised her for it. I heard he even had the Imperial Physician executed for lying.
What?
I'm sorry. I just heard that from someone else.
Your Highness must be going to the palace, dressed so handsomely.
Perhaps I will. Perhaps I won't. That all depends on my brother's travel plans.
Is Prince Jing arriving today?
He should arrive today. He'll be passing through the North Gate for sure. And I intend to go there to welcome him.
Are you sure that his advisor will not be able to prevent him from saving Wei Zheng?
Xiao Zhang's assessment is right. Prince Jing's character will never change. We both know how he'll react once he finds out about him. We've already staged the events that will surely spark anger, and with his flaring temper, Meichangsu will not be able to restrain him, and if he tries to, will only make him angrier.
Your Highness seems so determined to win.
After what they did to me, I'm going to hit them back twice as hard.
As long as we set our minds into it, anything can be achieved. That is true, Master Su.
Chief, word came from the city gate. Prince Jing has returned.
Has Li Jianying gone there?
He's been there a while, waiting at the north gate.
I hope he gives Prince Jing a message, so we can be more prepared when he gets to the palace. Before he says something that may upset the Emperor.
Your Highness! Your Highness! I have an urgent report to give.
What is it?
The Xuanjing Bureau.
Jingyan, you're finally back. You must have had a long trip.
Elder brother.
Well, look at you. Your face is tanned, and you've lost weight. When Consort Jing sees you, she would be really heartbroken.
Brother, what are you doing here?
You gave the greatest contributions to disaster relief. Every court official's praising what you've done. So His Majesty asked me to fetch you. How can I say no to that? I've been waiting here for a while. Well, are you ready to report to His Majesty? Let's go. I'll escort you.
Your Highness.
Hey, we can't keep the Emperor waiting. We should leave.
Just give me your report when I get back.
What? Li Jianying wasn't able to warn the prince?
Yes, Chief. He was just about to relay the message to Prince Jing, but Prince Yu came in and kept cutting him off, and Lieutenant Lie couldn't warn him right in front of Prince Yu, so he had no choice but to keep quiet.
If that's the case, Prince Jing has gone there completely unprepared.
My respect to you, Your Majesty.
You may rise.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
By your decree, I oversaw the disaster relief at Yu Estate and 4 other states. Here is the summary for Your Majesty's reference. A detailed report will be sent with the state revenue report tomorrow.
You've done very well with this task. I know that you have worked very hard over the past month, so rest a few days. There's no need to rush with the report, all right?
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Well, it's good that Jingyan's back with us. But why do you look so sad, Your Majesty? Are you disturbed about some other matter? Perhaps I can share that burden with you.
The new year is approaching. What disturbing matter would there be,
That's right. The new year is just around the corner. What disturbing matters could there be? Catching a long-wanted traitor before the new year should be considered a very fortunate thing for us. A wanted traitor? Was there a treason case lately? What does I know about that?
You know about it, Your Highness. It is not a recent case. It is a 13-year-old case.
13-year-old case? What case could that be?
It is the 13-year-old case everyone knows about. It is none other than the HaiYan case. The HaiYan rebels were charged with treason long ago, but just as they were all being executed at Meiling Mountain, the area was struck by a fierce snowstorm. Although we found the remains of most of the commanding officers, there were some remains that were not discovered. Perhaps they were either buried in the snow or they have managed to escape. Still, the Xuanqing Bureau has not let its guard down all these years because of His Majesty's divine blessing to us. We have worked hard, and after 13 years since the battle, we have finally captured one of the convicted felons. Who is it then? A lieutenant of Chiyu Battalion, Wei Cheng. Well then, that is good news indeed. I must congratulate you, Your Majesty. Capturing a traitor who has been on the run for a decade just shows how powerful our dynasty is. This Wei Cheng should be punished severely to serve as an example to the others out there. Prince Yu is certainly quick-minded. That's exactly the action we should take, Your Majesty. No matter how hard we try to teach these traitors a lesson, they never learn. Only by setting an example out of one of them will they finally give up their evil schemes. Wei Cheng has been running all these years, which only proves that he has no sense of remorse. Your Majesty, I propose that we publicly cut him in half for all to see.
Your Majesty, if I may speak, it's almost New Year, and we're still in mourning. This is not the time for such a cruel punishment.
But you're wrong, Commander Meng. Even in times of mourning, treason is an unforgivable crime. We must treat traitors harshly and our patriots compassionately. If we do this, we prosper. And if we don't, we will be doomed. Well, Prince Jing, don't you agree with that?
Director Shah, why must you ask for Prince Jing's opinion? Only His Majesty can decide how to deal with that matter. Prince Jing will respect what His Majesty will decide.
Jingyan. I wish to say something.
Well, let's hear it then.
I believe that regardless of what they've been accused of, they were painful loss to our family and to the court. It was a tragic loss. How can we discuss execution with so much relish, with no regards whatsoever? I admire Director Shah. He handles matters with an iron hand. But these are the times under Your Majesty's reign that we are living in peace, not in chaos. Your Majesty, how does executing someone so coldly to set an example to others even help to gain unity in our kingdom? Have we not learned from every past mistakes? Since Director Shah wants to know how I feel about that, then now he knows it.
It's normal to have different opinions in front of His Majesty. If Your Highness does not agree with me, you are free to reject it. There is no need for such brazen words. If I have said something that displeased Your Highness, then I did not mean to rouse your anger. Do forgive me for that. Right. Jingyan, you were... Well, you weren't really wrong. You're just too quick-tempered. Director Shah, please don't take offense. You know how Jingyan's temper is like. He did not mean anything else by it. Yes, I'm quite sure Prince Jing really meant nothing else by it. But then... What was that you said? Regardless of what they've been accused of? I'm afraid I do not understand that. His Majesty himself has confirmed that the crime was committed. They are not just accused, but are guilty of treason. There was absolutely no discrepancy here. Do you still find that questionable?
I will admit that I did not fully know what exactly transpired then. All I knew then was when I left the capital as an envoy of the East Sea, Prince Qi was still a nobleman revered by the people. General Lin was still a man of high merits, and the Qian army was the greatest protector of the North. And when I returned, I was just told by everyone that they were rebels, traitors, criminals, and that they had all been killed off. Except for a few graves and tablets. I did not get to see any one of their remains, so until now I couldn't convince myself that they're gone.
I understand now.
So in your eyes you believe that with the nobility of a prince, the merits of a great general and a formidable army, they can take over the kingdom.
Director Sha, you think too much. That is not what Prince Jing meant at all.
There was no concrete evidence of that. All I saw then was a single report about it. That you have prepared yourself.
That can't be. All he saw was a report by Director Sha? Oh, Jingyan. Did you not see the Imperial Decree His Majesty also made at that time? That can't be.
Jingyan? Are you questioning the way I dealt with the Qian case?
I would never dare question your judgment. I just believe that Prince Qi was—
Silence! There is no Prince Qi! Only the peasant Xiao Jingyu! And there is no General Lin. Only the traitor Lin Xie! Have you not still learned how to speak before your emperor?
Your Majesty, it's almost a new year. Please control your anger for now, to maintain peace in your kingdom.
Jingyan, learn to keep quiet. How can you disrespect His Majesty in front of me and the director? It's not appropriate.
Your Majesty, it is almost time for your lunch. Consort Jing advised you not to be mad while eating. Remember, you promised her not to get too angry again.
Very well. Jingyan, go and pay your respects to your mother.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
You are all dismissed.
I shall take my leave.
I take my leave, Your Majesty.
Jingyan! Jingyan! See, Director? Look at him. Even the former Crown Prince would never dare ignore me like that. Prince Jing has always been impulsive.
My respects to you, Mother.
You may rise, son. You look so worn out by the task that was assigned to you. Thank goodness that you are strong and healthy, so I need not worry. Come, let us go inside so you can rest a bit. I made you some duck broth. It will warm you up. Come, sit down. Here.
Your Highness, please savor it. Her Highness spent much time making it.
I have been gone for so long. I should spend more time with you. But then, I have an urgent matter to attend to, so I have to go. Please forgive me, Mother.
What's the urgent matter? Are you sure you'll be all right?
Don't worry, Mother. I'll just take care of some things. I'll just tell you all about it later.
Your Highness, Consort Jing has suffered so much while you were still away, and now you're leaving her again?
What do you mean?
Will you be quiet?
Is there something you're keeping from me? Tell me, Xiaoshen. What happened here?
Your Highness, Her Highness almost died while you were away.
What happened?